What's up, guys? This is your host, Kavasky Irvin with the Humming Podcast. I really appreciate you for tapping in. Thank you so much for just being here. I mean, it's a wonderful opportunity for you to get some information, some knowledge, some love, some joy, a special start to your day. Thank you for being here. This means the world to me because I've been just working so hard the last few months that I had to kind of choppy run the podcast, which hurts me because that's not my intention. So I hope you guys can find it in your hearts to forgive me, because I know that for my listeners, those of you who value the Humming Podcast, you guys care about me and care about what I go through. So I appreciate you for listening in and just taking the time to press play on the podcast, because hey, this is engaging and insightful information. It's beneficial to you. It's beneficial to those around you, that you collect some of the things that we talk about, for whether it be through books, through YouTube videos that we may watch together, through articles we might read or look at, or things that I've written, through things that we may just simply talk about. There's value here. And I thank you for coming here to collect that value, because just like you may go to a deep position or a deep place in the ocean, or go travel on a coral reef and find a beautiful fossil or a beautiful fish, or look at some beautiful nature, this is a place you can also come to find those wonderful things, the insight that will lead you into those lands with insight, with joy, with pressure. You know, you're gonna be applying pressure to the situation. Say you see an animal that you recognize, you know its name, so that's applying pressure. You know how to call that fish by name, because it won't be so unfamiliar to you. Or you'll be able to call that animal by name, or call that plant by name, or something like that, you know. But this is a place for those good things, and I appreciate you guys for stopping through to listen. Thing is, what we're gonna do a little bit different. Of course, I want to say this before I jump in. Go ahead and get Spotify so you can watch the video, because this is a video. I'm doing video right now. Like, if you were here, you could see. So those on the podcast who will be listening will be able to see. I did color my hair too. My hair got braids on the side and dreads on the top. Braided and dreaded. Man, it's just fire. I feel like I'm stepping into a new phase. So y'all gotta step into it with me. Right now, on the bottom right of the screen, we have a book by a man named Preston Perry. Preston Perry. He is the husband to a woman named Jackie Hill Perry, and his book is called How to Tell the Truth. And then it's the story of how God saved me to win argument, or to win hearts, not just arguments. I almost said how to win argument. No. That's the point of the book. It's not to win arguments, but to win hearts. We're saving souls. And on the left, we have something very powerful that we're working on. So this is very good. Humans of the Ocean, investigated by the 3 B's. The 3 B's are brains, brand, and body, created by a man named Tony Gaskins Jr. And he has a powerful message, and I want to kind of use his message to investigate my message, which is Humans of the Ocean. And that is the message of this whole podcast, Humans of the Ocean. So let's give a quick rundown about what is Humans of the Ocean, right? Between Humans of the Ocean, we have Humans of the Ocean. It's 2. So many people who may be, I'm gonna go ahead and type it up right here so you can see what I mean. It could be Humans of the Ocean right there, or it could be Humans of the Ocean. You see? It's 2. And the way that goes is, it's a play on words, but it's in order. We'll start at the beginning. It's a play on words, and it's got a middle notion, right? So why would I call it Humans of the Ocean? Well, when we look at life and we get trapped in situations, or we're going through the rat race we call life, we look at it and we say, okay, it's challenging out here. This person's trying to get over on me. This person's trying to compete with me. This person needs my money. This person pretends to love me. this person is my child, and this person continues to need me in such a needy way. This person is my mother. This person is my father. This person is my granny. This person is my cousin. This person is my other cousin, and more cousins. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of cousins. These people are people that I don't know. Who are these people? This animal wants to eat me. Oh, this car almost killed me. This diesel almost ran me down the road. It's raining. It's sunny. It's winter. It's fall. Oh my gosh. It's Christmas. It's 4th of July. It's Easter. It's Valentine's Day. Oh my gosh. I'm human. I'm man. God. Ah. All of this stuff. This is the ocean. Oh my gosh, that was funny. That was funny. All of this stuff, dog. All of this stuff. This is what I call the ocean. When I was in college, back in a little while ago, I'm not gonna say my time I graduated for the sake of value. I'm building value right now. I'm not gonna say the year. Look, when I was graduating college, I had been writing my first book, Humans of the Ocean, The Ultimate Naivete, I had started writing it back in 2016. And in 2016 and 2017, I made some great discoveries according to prayer, according to walking in my spirit and not my flesh, walking by faith and not by sight, asking the right questions of the Lord and not the wrong questions. Let me send a text message real quick to a young lady because I started up the conversation. So I wrote this book according to taking a deeper position in understanding what is really going on before I get out in the rat race in confusion. Of course, it hardly helps because God has a unique way of flipping anything that you plan on its head. But according to those who love him, he will always work out that plan for the good. So even though I had a very strong position in what I wanted to do, it still was very challenging for me because that's the way life is. We do not figure out God. He has us already ordained for a specific mission, for a specific purpose, and we have to walk according to what he said. That way we be walking in his will. That is the reason why we have struggles. It's because we want to do our will, not his will, right? And so Humans of the Ocean is just calling out that ocean, that crazy period that we see ourselves in. Humans of the ocean, humans of the ocean, same thing. It's not much of a difference. It's just a difference in the way that I approach the situation. The approach is unique. It's tailored to a specific category of the business I'm doing. Okay? So this is what we see. And if you get those copies, I have 4 specific books dedicated to this. Well, I'd say 4, but I did add 2 more. So I have 2 for Humans of the Ocean, and then I have 4 for Humans of the Ocean, which I will be coming out with a 5th one here shortly, and I'll be sending it out in no time. And of course, I have 3 more other ones that I'm working on, but I have not come up with. Well, I've come up with one of the titles, Little Man, the Big Man, but I haven't come up with the other ones, so we're still working that out, the kinks. Okay, so with me letting you know this, so this is what Humans of the Ocean is. To the right, we were talking about Preston Perry and how to tell the truth, right? We'll play a section of this book towards the end so that we can hear it. For now, we're just gonna focus on what we got going on, right? So, what is HP, HN, LP? See, that's not necessarily right. LP and LN. low positive, and low negative. High positive, high negative, low positive, low negative. This is a diagram I created in my second book of the Humans of the Ocean series that I do, which is it's a line diagram, you know. I don't know what kind is it. It's a diagram. The square one looks kind of like, I don't even know how to describe it for y'all. I could, but it just has the line in the middle, the X and the Y axis for sure. X axis like this, Y axis like that. It has it, and according to high positive, high negative, low positive, low negative. So it goes like that. It switches. It goes side to side. High positive, high negative, low positive, low negative, and then we have emotional traits, emotional types within those, which make up the star point emotion or star point energy desirability map plot, for which we write, we work, we solve and do things. Because that's one thing people should know about me as a psychologist, is that I'm not a counseling psychologist, or I don't do therapy. I've helped people in those categories because I am a psychologist. I can help you understand what you are trying to do, but I'm not here to help you understand how I'm not here to diagnose you. That's not what I'm trying to do. I could care less about diagnosing someone, but I could care more about showing someone how to transform from putting all faith in you to giving God all the power and letting Him transform your life. It's going to be, like I told you in the beginning, when we try to do things according to our will, He has to knock off everything we thought we wanted in order for us to live according to what He is doing and already done. Because we come up with some ways to figure out, oh, well, He won't be able to do this if I do this. Nobody will be able to stop me from doing this if I do this. So let me continue to do this. Nobody will stop me. Wrong. You'll be stopped. You will be stopped. Trust. So, questions. Anybody have any questions? Text into the podcast now. 936-899-3300. If you got any questions about what we're talking about, 936-899-3300. 936-899-3300. If you got any questions, I would love for you to chime in and ask me